Hi there traders and welcome to this week's edition of the Keyzone Traders Trade of the Week. This will be the final edition before we head off into the Christmas holidays, so I just want to wish you and your families a very happy and healthy holiday season and all the best for 2023. Now this week we're going to take a look at the trade that we took the other day and the importance of, even though we are technical analysis and we're price action traders, we still need to be aware of fundamental news and fundamental news releases so that we can manage our trades appropriately. Hi there traders, so as I say, even though we are technical analysis, we base our all of our trading decisions based on price action. Sometimes we do need to be aware when there is high impact news out so that we can make sure that we're managing our trades appropriately. I'm a believer that any sort of fundamental news is translated into the price action, and therefore I can read the way that the market reads the news through the price action. However, I don't know how the market is going to react to that fundamental news. So if it's going to be high impact, I don't know how it's going to react. Therefore, I need to be aware of it. And then once it's reacted, then I can read the sentiment in the market and then base my trading decisions based on that communication and that technical analysis. So that's the way that I view the markets. And yesterday we had a trade on the FTSE where we had a really strong zone of support here, down here at 74.29 to 74.39. So that was a good area for us. But we also was aware that there was a lot of news out yesterday. We had the Bank of England rate announcement at 12 o'clock. We had the ECB rate announcement out at 1:15. And we also had US retail sales out at 1:30. So there was a lot of news coming out that could impact the market. So we had to be aware of that. And therefore we had to manage our risk and our trade appropriately. So with that said, like I say, we had this strong support zone here. So we actually placed an order at 74.32. We had an order there. We had a 20-point stop, so down at 74.12, down towards this other support zone that we had here, right at the bottom of that support zone there. And we actually went for a 55-point target to which was up here at 74.87 as a front run of this other zone that we had up here. This resistance zone that we had up here. But it was a nice, as you can see, 2.75, 2.76 risk to reward. So a really nice risk to reward trade. That was the idea of the trade. Let me just stretch this across so that you can see when the trigger's in. There, that'll do. So the market played out, come down, it triggered us in. And as you can see, we first moved up. We hit our initial target here. This is where it comes in. So let me just move back a little bit. We come up and we hit our this zone of potential resistance here. This was actually around just a 1-to-1 target. So we took half profits. So we took 50%. We closed 50% of the trade because we knew we had quite a lot of news coming up later on in the day. We took closed half of the trade so that our trade became risk free. That even if it then come down and took our stop out, we wouldn't actually lose any money because we've booked 50% of our profits, and if it lost, then we would lose 50% of our profits, and it would just be the 50% of the profits that we'd already made. So the trade was risk-free. Now, as the day went on, we got another reaction here. We moved back down into some negative equity. We had a bit of a drawdown. Now, if you hadn't taken half profits here, a lot of retail traders at this point would be getting quite nervous. They've been in quite a good amount of profit. They've seen like fairly strong reaction. We've got a really strong impulsive move down, push up, and so quite rightly they've been a little bit wary of the fact that this trade could end up being a loser. Now, if you're an experienced trader, you shouldn't let your emotions dictate your trading decisions. Now, we then got this signal here, whereby we took out the lows and then we put in another reversal. That was a really good sign for this trade, and we started then pushing back up again. Now notice we then were coming up to the 12 o'clock Bank of England rate announcement here. And we were in quite good profit. We'd made a move above this. We were quite good profit. However, what I actually felt at this point was a good risk management technique would be to move our stop up through to the 1-to-1 target. So up here at 52, we'd move our stop there so that even if this came back and spiked down, we would actually book profits on the trade. So this is quite a lot of management on this trade, much more than I would normally do so, but it was because we had all of this news announcements out. Now, the market reacted, came down, it just took our stop, and annoyingly, it actually started moving, and it looked like it was going to go up and hit our full target up here. However, when the ECB rate announcement came out, the market actually then sold off, and our original stop down here, if I can move this down, bear with me 1 second. Maybe I can't move that down. But, okay, yeah, sorry, 1 second. That's because let me just move that back. I can move this down. Should be able to move this down now. No. Okay. But our original stop was down here at 74.12, and the market ended up coming down and taking that stop there. So you can see how if I hadn't managed this trade, I would have ended up taking a full loss. However, by managing the trade, not only when I saw this drawdown period am I very relaxed because the trade's risk-free, even if it goes and hits a stop, by continuously managing the trade, I actually come out of this with a 1-to-1 risk-to-reward winning trade. So that's why it's important. You shouldn't always manage your trades this aggressively because you should allow your trades to breathe, but it's really important to be aware of those high-impact news events so that, and when those high-impact news events are coming about, those are the times that you need to manage your positions and manage your trades aggressively. So I hope you found this useful. I hope you had a great trading year in 2023. Please let me know how you've gotten on. Please let me know what you think of these recaps and if you find them useful. I hope you all have a fantastic holiday season. All the best in 2023, and I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.